What is up, guys? Welcome back to this solo disc golf channel. Today on the channel, I'll be playing 18 holes. Still pretty new to this, but I have been improving. Just kind of like a little side hobby I've been picking up that I've been enjoying a lot. The course I'm playing today is called Kilbourne. My best score on this, I think it's a +6, which was really good. So anywhere close to that, I'm gonna be happy. Here we go, hole one. Hole number one, we have a 244-foot par 3, nice and open field here, so it's a nice hole to start the round off, but it goes into the forest. You have two layers of guardian trees. The first one's a little weak, and then you got the second one, which is thick, and then the basket's right there, so it's a little bit of a tricky hole, but it's a nice way to start the round. All right, not too bad. Made it past the tree line, which is all I can really hope for. We got a little bit of a shot here. Ooh, a little long on that one. But if I hit a par, I cannot complain. Good start so far. On to hole two. Hole two, we have a par 3, 268 feet. Very narrow hallway of trees here you have to get through. Then it kicks off to the right. One of my least favorite holes here because it forces me to throw a forehand. Been working on the forehand, but there's only like a 50% chance this will go kind of where I wanted to go. Not too bad. We're a little off to the side here. We got a little bit of a shot. We'll take it. We'll take it. That, I will safely say, is in my guaranteed putt range. All right, off to hole three. Hole three, we have a questionable par 3 of 494 feet. You got to throw out about 120 feet. Then it hooks off, and you have a football field of just openness here, which is not bad, but then you throw into an abyss of trees here. It's so hard to get to this basket. This hole should be illegal to be a par 3. I've only got a par on this thing once, and I've played this course at least 10 times. Hardest par on the course, I'd say. I made it around the bend pretty good. Pretty centered, not bad, but now we gotta basically drive again and then hopefully get through the trees. I thought I did a little better. I still have a shield wall of trees here. Oh, missed, but at least it was a good run for a par. This is a hard ass hole. A little too close for the bogey. These fine lads just told me. Apparently this hole is a par 4 on UDisc, which is like the main disc golf app. And we're gonna call it even. No bogey on that one. Apparently that's what it is on the app, so we're gonna just trust the app. Hole 4, we have a par 3, 305 feet. This one splits off. You can go left, you can go right. Don't go straight. I usually go to the right here, throw a backhand. Other than that, I like this hole. It's open and it's pretty friendly. Busting out the secret weapon, the Leopard 3. Just got this disc and it's helped increase the distance. Hopefully we just don't hit a tree. That's all I ever want. Oh, we're taking that. Going a little to the right, but we can recover. I don't even know if this is considered a putt because we're like 80 feet away, but we're going for the basket. Oh, I hit the pin. We'll take that all day for our second shot. A little tapping. Damn, 4 holes, 4 pars. Hole 5 is a par 3 of 285 feet. This hole, I wish I threw left-handed because it is set up pretty nice for that, but we don't. So we have like 5 or 6 big-ass trees in the way, but hopefully we can get it down here. Oh no. It's not where I want it, but it's not bad. Sometimes a blunder turns out to not be a blunder, and we'll take it. Sometimes you just want to take the scenic route, you know, and get a little more engulfed in nature. Check out a random log. Like, I would have never really looked at this log if I didn't land my disc here. There might be a bush directly in my path, and I'm not sure how to approach this. I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna throw a forehand, hopefully hook around it. Whatever. We've gotten 4 pars. Maybe we can get another one. Okay. Oh, we're good. Disc is like my go-to forehand only approach disc. If you guys don't really know much about disc golf, all of the disc have like unique characteristics and they fly differently. And I'm still figuring that out. But this disc right here, the Westside Disc Harp, is what I use for the forehand approach. After being behind that bush. So weird. I never play this good, but I'm like, let me film a YouTube video here, and I'm getting all pars. Little lore on our walk to the hole 6. When I got my best score was a +6. I actually was only +2 all the way up till hole 16. And then I got a double bogey, and then I got double bogey on the next one. So I guess it's not that bizarre that I'm parring all these. Maybe I'm just seeing results. Hole 6, we have a par 3, 354 feet. This one hooks off to the right, so not good for my backhand. I usually try to throw this one straight, try to hug it up on the left side because there are a lot of trees and interference on the right side. Then second shot, try to just get it close to the basket. I usually only can get a par here. I've never got a birdie on this hole. I'll take it. Not as far, but that's where I like to be. I couldn't even see this thing, dude. Damn these leaves. Oh, almost too high. I'm not gonna say anything to jinx myself. Hole number 7, we have a par 3, 245 feet. Another one that is gonna hook to the right, but this time it's in the range of my forehand if we can get blessed. And I have gotten a couple birdies on this hole, so I kind of like this hole, but it goes bad sometimes. Hole 7, we have our second forehand drive of the day. I have gotten some birdies on this one, but I've also got some bogeys. I just got to get blessed with a good forehand. It's a low probability, but what can you do? Oh God, too far. Maybe not. I think I'm good. Thought I went into these trees right here, but I kicked out and we're sitting fairly nice. There's roots everywhere. I have a birdie attempt. Oh. Wasn't a birdie, but it was 7 pars. Hole 8, we have a par 3, 215 feet. There is a tree directly in front of the tee box. As you can see, it's dented. I gave it the finger because I've hit it myself several times. This is the shortest hole on the course. So if you get past that tree, you're going to be looking pretty good. I think this is my most birdied hole of the day. We got one main obstacle. You can see this tree right here. That dent or whatever is from people hitting it on repeat. It's probably been hit at least 10,000 times. Let's not add to that. I'm taking that all day. It's somewhere in a good spot. Let's get -1. We're in range, no excuses. Somehow we're having the best round I've ever had. I don't know what's going on. Hole 9, we have a par 3, 260 feet. There's a baseball field to the left, a forest to the right. You got to basically throw halfway, 130 feet up here, and then it bends to the right, and then another 130 feet. I mean, that's kind of how I approach this hole. Then there's a lot of trees. You got to really hope that second shot doesn't hit. All right, hole 9, one of my least favorite holes. I tried the forehand. It worked out pretty well back there. We just don't want to go in the baseball field, which I've done. That could be good. Yes. I don't know where it went, but it went towards the hole. We did what we wanted to. We made it around the bend. Somehow, my disc is on this side of the tree. How does that even come to be? No idea. We're going harp, forehand again. Hoping for the best. Okay, a little collision. Not looking too bad. I'm not sure what's in my way here. Okay, that should make things a little interesting. At least I can straddle it or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Not too far, but there is. Do I dare go through the tree? It doesn't look too bad. I'm a psycho. I was gonna try to hit one of these. I would have messed up. So we just go with the gut. It was open to the tree. I probably couldn't have walked through that gap, but the disc made it. Hole number 10, we have a par 3 and even 300 feet. It's a pretty straight shot. Favors a little bit to the right here, but I can't throw that far yet, so I just kind of try to get it down here and hope I get a good second shot. It's not a bad hole. It's pretty good. We're -1 going into hole 10. Not bad for the front 9. This hole bends a little to the right. I don't really have a shot for it, but it's pretty far back there, so I just try to get down there straight. Maybe I'll lift it up and do an anhyzer a little bit. I don't know. It's going. It did the anhyzer. It hit a tree, and we're right in the center as I planned it. Just gonna try to lay it up. I don't think I'm gonna go for it because if I miss, I'll end up getting a double bogey. Right where I wanted to be. Another par. Number 11, par 3, 385 feet. It's a straight shot, but man, this thing is long, and it's actually slightly uphill here, which always ends up eating my drives. Couple bushes and trees here and there scattered across your journey to this hole, but it's a long one. I'd argue this should be a par 4 for someone at my skill level, but it's a par 3. Damn it. I am overdue. No, we're good. We're soaring. We're skipping. And I kind of have a fucking tree in front of me. Hole number 12, we have a par 3, 285 feet. This is actually the most favorable hole for my backhand shot, which allows me to get a full flight of my drive, and sometimes I can get a birdie on this one. Other than that, it's pretty open. You just got to get it down there. I'm not going to jinx myself, but I did get a birdie on this hole the last 2 times I played here. We're stating the facts. I'm happy to get a par, but we've been getting down there. Last time I actually overshot the basket, and it's 285. Which I don't believe that. Have I done it again? Oh my God. Not bad. We got a birdie attempt. Oh, you son of a bitch. I love when it hits the chains and then rolls like another 15 feet. Oh my God, we almost got our first bogey, but we didn't. We missed a birdie attempt, but I'm honestly not mad. As long as I make contact with something, then I'm happy because we're seeing the progression. Still -1, still my best round here. Moving on to hole 13, which is another one I'm not sure what to do. Hole 13, we have a par 3, 330 feet. It's pretty open off the tee box here, so you can approach this basket however which way you want. There is a beautiful bridge here that you can cross, so you don't have to worry about getting wet in that creek. Other than that, there's some big trees scattered throughout this whole entire hole, and the basket is guarded decently well on the top of this hill. Hole 13, we got ourselves a dogleg right. On hole 10, I tried to anhyzer it to release it with a tilt like upwards like this, so it could possibly hook to the right. It was doing that. I'm gonna try it again. It's the only way I'm gonna freaking learn. Don't hit a tree. It didn't hit a tree. I don't know where it is, but it got the full flight, boys. That actually worked out. That was my best drive in the history of my drives on this hole. All right. Hole 14, we have a par 3, 280 feet. It's slightly uphill. I forgot to walk through the whole course, so we just started off there. But anyways, it's uphill throughout the most way. Lots of trees scattered everywhere, and the basket's off here to the left. But if you overthrow it, it is downhill on the other side. All right, hole 14, this one's straight back. The basket's off to the left, which does favor my backhand. I do have to watch out, though, because sometimes if I throw it low, all these roots will just completely, like, stop my disc. So we're going to try to throw it up a little bit. Just get it down there. Oh no, it's going good. Little interference. It's good. Parked up. We are in unmissable territory. Oh, as I say that, we almost missed, but we didn't. Hole 15, we have a par 3, 355 feet. It's starting off uphill, hooks off to the left. This hill really eats away at your drive. Second shot is really hard to do because there's so many trees protecting the basket. This is one of the hardest holes to get a par on the whole course today. Wish me luck, boys. Wish me luck. before I got this disc, I actually aimed for the bigger gap, but since this one goes so straight, I try to go between these, like the little smaller one on the left, because the hole is on the left side. Let's go. It did what I wanted to. I probably should have put the camera on the other side, but it's getting dark. Hole 16, we have a par 4, 566 feet, making this the largest hole on the course today. I usually try to get my drive past that little stump right there. I'm pretty happy with that. Hooks off to the left, and then it hooks off to the right. The basket is hidden away behind all these trees over here, so it is tough to get your second shot close enough to get a birdie, which I have never done, but we'll be happy to get a par. Turn! Not the route I wanted, but it's the route we got. I landed over here. Usually I'd want to be on this side, because now I have to wrap around that way. I might have to end up throwing a forehand. We're going through there. Let's see what we can do. No way. A little far, but I will take that all day. And we'll take another par on hole 16. Hole 17 did not have a sign in it, probably from people kicking it from hitting these damn trees everywhere, but it's a par 3, 277 feet. It's a frustrating one because it is more common to hit a tree than not to hit a tree. All right, hole 17, we're actually right next to the DIY that I film a lot of my videos at. This is the hardest drive of the day. We have a minefield of trees. No way. Okay. I went to the left. I'm definitely not in a good spot, but I've hit a tree so many times on this hole, I'm not even mad. I'm over here. Might have to hit a roller out. It's not looking good. Definitely hardest shot of the day, but I do see a little opening here. I can throw a backhand and maybe make it. Okay, I'll take that. Oh my gosh. I almost tipped over, but we did not. All right, one more hole. Hole 18, we have a par 3, 300 feet. A little bit of some hazards in the way, but not too bad to avoid. I like this hole because it ends with no trees. Maybe that one tree right there, but it's a pretty open field, which I like because it's at my skill level. I'll take a bogey at this point because right now I'm seeing -1, which doesn't even seem real right now. Oh my God, who am I? I mean, it's going to the right. Okay, it hit a tree, but it hit a tree so deep. A little bonus moon action right there. All right, we ended up right here. We still got about 100 feet. Gotta play it safe and get it close for a par. Fade around the tree. Okay. For the personal record of -1, that'll take me forever to beat. All right, guys, it's gonna be the end of this disc golf video. We played pretty well. Not gonna lie, I am impressed. It's nice to put effort into something and starting to see results, which every time I play, I'm starting to see a little bit better results. If you guys wanna come and watch me play around live, I play almost every day on Twitch. Usually with my brother too, so it's more fun. You gotta watch him as well. That's linked down in the description. Twitch TV/Apocalypse. You guys wanna check that out. I also play video games and stuff. Thank you for making the end. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a BMX action adventure video. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of both. We'll see you tomorrow because this is every day.